Welcome to YVR's DevVlog number 10. This is Ryan, and today we've got some excitement for you. Starting off in our home here, let's just get up off the bed and grab our trusty hatchet, because we're going to need that for later. You can see on the wall there, we've got glowing silhouettes of weapons that we've purchased. We can just grab those. Those are our spawners. You can just grab into a silhouette, hit the trigger, and it will spawn whatever item you're holding, such as a quiver. Put this on our belt for holding tools, weapons, quivers, and let's go outside and test our bow, get our aiming down, because we are going to need it where we are going. The world hasn't changed much since the last devlog. I've unlocked all the buildings here, but typically these are all things that you will have to purchase and build over the course of your gameplay, including this archery range. It's usually an archery game that's going on right now, so usually I get points for this, but I'm just wanting to make sure my aim is spot on. Target, target, target. Let's see. Can I hit the picture on the table? Let's go. Oh, first shot. All right. It is my lucky day. So now that I know my aim is on par, let's go have some fun. And we find ourselves in the forest, a deer in front of us. I'm going to slowly walk up to it to demonstrate what we call the comfort zone. So the deer is going to allow me to get so close before it gets scared and runs away. And I think that is about here. Now I've got this distance, it's comfort zone. And when I move into that zone, there we go. It runs away and it wants to get a distance, that distance again away. So now that we've shown the comfort zone, I am going to get down nice and low, and there should be a deer. There he is on the other side of this tree. Its back is turned to me so it can't see me, but it can hear me. And if I crouch and walk, it'll make me go slower, but I will emit less noise so I can get a bit closer, which makes this first shot easier. Now off it goes, get a second shot. Nope, too fast for me, so I'm going to chase this deer down. It's taking a bit of a break. That's its first mistake, but it's bobbing and weaving between these trees. Let's see if the third shot is the charm. Nope, it's going to take 4 because I'm hitting it in the legs the whole time. There we go. 4 shots, down goes the deer, and sad, single tear. But what do we do in a survival game with a dead deer? We harvest it for its meat. So 1 and 2, and we have ourselves 2 juicy pieces of bloody deer meat. And with the meat in hand, I'm just going to fast forward the running back to town. We are going to cook and eat because we have a hunger and stamina system all set up on the back end. It's not hooked up in the front end yet, but it is there behind the scenes doing its thing. There are no activities that drain stamina or require them right now, but that is the next step. So now that I'm back in town here, we see our meat cooker, and you see how it glows red when I get close? That's just telling you that the cooking process has started. And I can put it on the top rack, or I can just put it right down in the fire, and I'm going to do that and take a seat here and wait for it to cook. It takes about 60 seconds for the meat to fully cook. I can't eat it until then, so let's just use movie magic and fast forward through that. There we go. Meat has been cooked, I believe. It'll be a darker color to it, so let's just grab one off the fire and see if it's cooked. Deer meat. Okay, so it's cooked and I have less hunger now, I suppose, even though that's, again, all going on behind the scenes. Alrighty, I have taken off my headset after recording a couple more hunts, so I'm just going to let this play in the background while I explain the various systems that we've added in. First and foremost is hunting. We are so excited about this, and at the center of this system is our deer AI. So as you can imagine and see, as soon as a deer takes an arrow to the knee, it will run away pretty quickly. But what you might not notice is that the deer will have a comfort zone, and whenever I get within that bubble, they will flee and try to maintain that minimum distance from the player. Now this comfort zone will increase the more deer I kill and the more of a reputation I get for being a hunter. So if I've never killed a deer before, they might try to maintain a distance of 10 or 15 meters. But if I've killed 15 deer, then maybe that goes up to 30 or 40 meters, as well as their run speed might increase, and the distance that they run as soon as they get spooked might also increase. This is a way for us to keep things challenging and difficult for players that have a lot of experience hunting in the game, while keeping things easy and learnable for players that have never hunted. It's also a great way to allow our vegetarian players who are getting all of their food from gardening and farming to be able to coexist peacefully with deer and kind of interact with them up close and personal. Now, why are we hunting deer? Why are we gathering their meat? It's all part of our player stat system, and that's health, stamina, hunger, and thirst. Now, we have implemented 3 out of those 4. We'll probably get to thirst sometime in 2017, but everything that you do in the game world, well, everything that requires physical endurance will touch the stamina and hunger system in one way or another. So harvesting resources, you'll get bonuses. If your stamina is full, you'll be able to run a little bit faster, you'll be able to teleport a little bit further and have less of a cooldown between teleports while the stamina is full. The regen of the stamina will be affected by how full your belly is. So if you're really, really hungry, then you're not going to be regenerating your stamina very quickly. And if you get down to zero food in your belly, then you might even start losing health. We want to limit how much we punish players with the hunger system, but we do want to offer bonuses and rewards for going to the effort of keeping your stomach full, and that's mainly why you're going to be doing this, is for those bonuses, as well as obviously to keep yourself alive and not starve to death. The health regen will also be affected by how much food you have in your stomach. So a hungry player is going to regenerate health a lot slower than a player that has a full belly. And that's about it. Oh, actually, now that I see the fire in front of me, cooking. You can only eat the meat when you cook it. It glows like that. Meat will spoil if it's not cooked. So if I don't put it on the fire, I don't put it on the rack, it will eventually go green, and then I won't be able to eat it. I can't eat raw meat. I have to cook it first, so you'll have to build yourself something to cook it with, such as this. This will be in the map by default anyways. And let's go for an alley-oop. And there we go. So that's hunting, cooking, player stats. So excited to have it in there. By all means, leave your comments in the comment section below. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/YVR, or join the discussion on our forums, forums.playyor.com. Tell us what you want to see next. Tell us what you like and what you don't like about the hunting system. This whole thing is one big community-driven project. We cannot do it without your feedback. So join the discussion, and we'll see you in the next video.